Why did this team always kind of appeal to you?
You know, I've watched Carolina. You know, you can't help but to see how successful that they were this year, and
Right.
just kind of seeing this in the the defensive backfield and their style of play. Having people from the University of Georgia here and guys that I know, from previous teams, I just knew that it would probably be a really good fit for me, if at all possible, to talk to these guys and gain interest and get a contract offer. So. That's pretty much what it was for me. I thought, it's close to home. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, so of course, being able to come back south is great. And then knowing that, I'd have an opportunity to really let my play style, reflect what they already do.
Yeah, well, a couple things you hit on there. First, the style of defense, and defensively, the identity that's been built here. This is a team that led the league in interceptions
Right.
and takeaways, and I'm sure you're well aware of that. Is it exciting for you to come into a defense that has that kind of moniker of the Thieves Avenue, they call themselves in the back end, and a defense that prides itself on taking the football
Yeah,
away?
that's huge. I mean, you talk about, what you want in a free agency, experience, and a lot of guys talk about the money, which is it's important, but a lot of times the money doesn't really end up, being able to be the end all be all because it's not the great fit or it's not the fit that you really need. And I think, that trumps everything for me. This opportunity for me to be able to come in here and play and like you said, be a part of Thieves Ave is what I kind of pride myself on, is being a ball hawk.
Yeah.
And having that ability to be able to make impact plays. And that's what this is all about. The organization, the coaches, the locker room. Just heard so many great things, and had offers from other teams, but this ultimately was the best opportunity. A team that I actually wanted to be at from the jump, and
Yeah.
it just worked out.
You mentioned the Georgia alums. They're big figures here in this team. Thomas Davis, Charles Johnson. Curious what kind of relationship you have with those guys,
Yeah.
and how involved at all you were in talking to them about what this place had to offer.
Yeah, I mean, I've known Thomas ever since I was at Georgia, and coming into the league, even though he was here and I was in Philadelphia at the time, he was always checking on me and stuff. And then in the off season, we do camps, me, him, Charles Johnson, guys. So the Georgia connection is really strong, and when they heard that I was coming here on a visit, they definitely reached out to me and wanted to make sure that my experience was good and was checking up on me. So they just kind of told me about what the team was all about, the atmosphere, and just what they're all about as far as it's a player-driven team as far as the locker room and guys just loving on each other and wanting everybody to be successful.
How about you personally as a player? I know you have played outside in the slot and the nickel role as well. This team kind of in a position where the immediate need was a nickel.
Right.
Do you kind of see yourself filling that role for this team, and kind of how has it been explained to you what
Yeah.
you think you'll be doing?
Absolutely. That's where I've thrived at, in the past 4 years. Going from a season in 2013 where I was second in the league in interceptions, and then, I got traded to Pittsburgh, but, throughout all of that adversity, I'm still being able to be productive. So for me, like I said, as far as the standpoint of being able to come here and see the opportunity that's at hand, it's no better opportunity in the league to come into a team that's already at the top, and to be able to come in and have a chance to compete and be a good part of that. So it's a blessing, and I'm really truly excited to come in here because it's the best opportunity you could ask for.